being an old Thomian, and you bring one of my senior
Prefects.
prefects. I value very much the strictness you had on me. I was one of the naughty boys in school, and my whatever success I got in the world is partly and mostly due to people like you. So Lakshman, I'm very grateful. And what you have organized today, I believe that you're the main organizer of this. Correct?
Right, right. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So
Right.
actually, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Rohan, actually, this event, this is the 21st year. 21st year that we are having this event. And it's really the, what we call the STC Class of 55. Those who have joined in 1955 and those who have come in thereafter and got into our group. But in addition to that, now we have invited people like you, maybe 1 or 2 years junior to us, who has been with us, or 1 or 2 years senior to us, who are with us. So as you said, we were in the boarding. Now that is really one of the places that have really made the best, maybe out of all the people who were there in the boarding. Now, as you said, we had prefects had to maybe advise you all to take action and also punish you if you really did not do it.
Oh, don't I
So,
know that?
so you were one of the good boys in our Copperston house
That's
who
right.
were there, and of course your brother was also there.
Yeah.
And we really thought that that was a place where we had to see that you followed the normal rules, because you really maybe have not been used to that atmosphere.
Correct.
You were really maybe more say what I say is not accustomed to the boarding life, but maybe as a day boy where you were free to go. But in the boarding life, you have the rules, regulations, the timings, which really make you. When you
That's very
when you get up in the morning, then you have to get ready, go for the prep, then you go for breakfast, then you go to school, then you go again for lunch. So there are set times.
That's
Then
true.
after you finish school, you go for games. So
Correct.
that's how we really got used to a set pattern, and it was very easy for us to go and get set. And I must thank people like you who thereafter, after leaving school, have done so well, especially on the tourism area. Your father was one of the greatest people who are in the maybe the transport business.
Yes.
So these are things that have really gone, but now things have all changed.
Very correct. Very correct. And Lakshman, thank you very much for explaining the boarding life and the normal life. And believe me, it's coming from your side. These facts are very important, even for the future generations of our school, the youths of this country, and the discipline that I find now is seriously lacking in this country. And I feel that St. Thomas's College, people like you all as prefects would do wonders even for the next generation. But next generation, I hope it will turn out good people like us to the world who can do something for the country and for the world. So Lakshman, this event I can see it's a it has been a very successful event. Have you got a committee on this working with you?
Actually, we have a small committee, as I mentioned Christopher Dias or Kito Dias, Shiran De Soysa. Then we have Rohan Perera, who was really ambassador. He was in
Yes.
the UN. And then, of course, Ausha Gunasekara, who's there with us. So they have been really doing, but I think I have been really maybe taking maybe the initiative in this. This is all due to the training that we have had. Otherwise, it would really not have been possible to do this thing, to take the initiative, get it started, and where we see that once you start something, all the others follow you. So that's something great that we have found, and I'm sure that I must thank everyone for coming. And today we are having an exceptional crowd. Now
Very
say
good.
maybe some of the past cricketers like Anwar Tennakon, Dr. Sarat Seniratna, then another captain, Jayampati Bandaranaike. So many of them who are here and who have really been, then Mr. Nimal Velgama, who's doing the newspapers, island newspapers, and you especially, Rohan, who has brought this because today you have brought in something new, because
Correct,
this has not been there earlier where we've been doing the filming and recording. But I'm sure that this is a very good start and this will open the eyes of many more
Yes.
as to what we have been doing, what we have been achieving, and how we are enjoying ourselves.
So, Lakshman, as you are my senior prefect, I must tell you that Ronan TV is my brainchild, and now it has gone to Europe, it has gone to Canada, it has own YouTube channel, and we hope. And this is the first time I'm trying to develop something for our alma mater, Esto Perpetua, so that world gets to know more about us, and and I hope he'll have a good response and good recognition that we come from a small island, but we are capable people. So, Lakshman, would you kindly guide me to our successful people
Yeah.
like cricketers and anybody else?
Yeah.
And I would like to take a voice cut from them
Yeah.
and
I will do that.
and make them known in the international world also.
Because actually, what you are doing now in other countries, they will really appreciate this.
Yes, yes,
As
yes,
a school, how we have built this up, how everyone has got together, and how very successful professionals, business people, and all of them have been built up. So you are doing a great service, Rohan.
Thank you.
The Ronald, what do you call it?
Ronan TV. Ronan TV.
We wish you all success. And I'm sure that we will be there to support you in everything.
Thank you. Good evening, Warden.
Good evening.
Good evening, Madam Sub Warden. We thank you for having graced our occasion, and we are the senior members of the college. Most of us are retired, but some of us are holding our own positions yet, and we have done well in various spheres. From various professions, and many of us are from many parts of the world. So first we are very grateful, and we are thankful to Esto Perpetua, who has brought us to this level. Sir, we wish you all the best as our new warden, and Madam as our new sub-warden. All of us thank you very much, and we have great hopes that you will take us our school to greater heights. We are here to support you, and so what made you take over this position? So you are an old Thomian, I know. What made you decide on this post?
Yeah, having worked in the UK for 4 years, I came down to Sri Lanka to renew the visa. And until that process started, I came to college, and then Father Mark, at the time, he was sub-warden, asked me to come and teach temporarily. And so I did from 2013, and I fell in love with teaching so much that I didn't want to go back. When the offer finally came from UK, I said, no, thank you, I'm not interested.
Fantastic. Can I ask you, Madam, we are very proud to have our first female sub-warden. And can we ask you why you came in to decided to take over this position? I know you taught in our school for some time.
Actually, this is my 22nd year at college. So I joined as a divinity teacher. Then I became the headmistress of arts and commerce. Actually, I never expected this position. So it was very shocking. So, but I'm thankful that it gave me a lot of opportunities to take the school forward, and I think from a woman's perspective and angle, so most of the students need that kind of advice, kindness, and understanding also. So I hope that I got this to serve them in that capacity.
Fantastic. Thank you, Madam. My intention is now that I have my own TV station, and to take History of Perpetua to the international level. And we hope you will give us good leadership, and it will open many doors for college to work with other international schools, universities, all that. So I'll be very happy to introduce our college to many universities where I represent Hungary for 30 years, and more than 20-30 universities in Europe will be very happy to work with you. And let be this opening door for St. Thomas's College, and we will go forward than any other school in Sri Lanka to international level.
That's
So
our
thank you very much to both of you for coming to grace this occasion, and giving your valuable time to be with us. We are very, very happy. And sir, madam, you add color to our school. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I'm Rohan Nanaykkara.
Yeah.
I don't know whether you know about me, whether you heard about me.
I heard about you, and really I had a meal with you, a dinner. I think you invited me, and we met at the Intercon or something, and had dinner together. So I can't forget you because of that.
You have a great memory. Congratulations.
Yeah.
And we are all very proud of you.
Yeah.
You have been one of our great sportsmen for college and for the country.
Yeah.
And it's my great pleasure to have had the opportunity to meet you,
Yeah.
and to ask you a few words.
Yeah.
And you agreeing to talk to me.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
If I may ask you, in your college days,
Yeah.
what was your best of memories? Just a few.
Yeah, best of memories was when I was at under 16 level. I was just beginning to start batting, and there was one gentleman, a diminutive gentleman called Lassi Abewardana, who taught me the basics or the fundamentals of batting. And the biggest thing he taught me was the use of feet to spin bowlers, which really stood me in good stead when I played at a high level. Yeah, that was one memory. And the other was, of course, when at the age of 15 I was chosen to play in the Royal Thomian match. I had played only one game prior to that for the first 11, but being picked at 15 was quite an experience. I must say, at that time the choice was between Robin LeBroy and myself. Robin happened to be the brother of the captain, Keith LeBroy, and Keith, being the fair guy he was, he chose in the interest of the school because he had to balance the side, and he picked me instead of his brother. And I'm happy that I was able to justify that selection by getting some useful runs in that Royal Thomian, building a partnership with one Paul Selvadure, and we pulled the college out of a bit of trouble at that time. Yeah, those are the two memories while in school. Yeah.
What are you doing in your retirement life now?
Well, I still follow cricket, and I still work on a consultative basis to the cricket board, offer them some advice, especially to building up youngsters who are coming into the game, to show them the correct techniques to bat with, and bat with especially. And also I watch a lot of cricket and other sports on TV because sports has been a very big part of my life, and I really enjoy watching sports on TV. Yeah.
Andra, we are very proud of you. We all Thomians are proud of you. You will be you're well remembered by all of us, and it was a It was our honor to have welcome you to our get together today.
Yeah.
And you can see that your old friends and my old friends, we all had opportunity. In my opinion, the the closeness of all of us
Yeah.
is because of college. College
Definitely.
taught us that how to be close to each other.
Definitely, I agree with you, Rohan, because college was the place that molded all of us to be what we are today. So, to that, we should be really grateful and thank everyone who taught us at college and brought us up to be fairly good citizens in the country. Yeah.
And don't you think that discipline was put to us by college?
Definitely, discipline was one of the main factors that played a huge role in our lives, because when we learned discipline in school, and with that, you tend to carry it forward into your working career as well, and that has stood in good stead for all of us. Yeah.
So, to all our viewers, I want these wise words of a great cricketer and a great Thomian to be an example to the younger generation that going to a great school and being well disciplined is the success of life. Am I right?
Definitely, I agree with you. And as I said earlier, we are what we are because of the discipline we had at St. Thomas's and the good lessons we learned there.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you for your words. I want to introduce another successful school college mate of mine. And can you kindly give your name?
I'm Ausha Gunasekara.
Moshe?
I'm Ausha Gunasekara.
Mr. Ausha Gunasekara.
Aurasa.
Better known as in the college we used to call you.
Yeah, Ausha. Yeah.
Ausha, okay.
Okay.
Ausha, tell me.
Yeah, Rohan, no?
Yeah, I'm Rohan.
Uh,
Tell me, Ausha, how your memories in school.
Yeah.
Some of your memories in school in the good old times.
Rohan, I was in the hostel, and
Which house?
I was in Copperston Clawton,
Okay, same as me.
same as you.
Same as me.
Yeah, okay. We had a jolly good time with little resources like what we have now,
Correct.
and it was a wonderful time that we had. We don't regret
That's amazing.
yeah.
That's amazing.
What we had at that time. So I expect you to talk now
Yeah.
and say a few words about.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. During our boarding days, we used to call it boarding.
Yeah,
We had discipline.
yeah.
We had discipline. Then the day boys.
Now you have to talk.
Yeah, we had discipline with and it's that discipline that helped us to achieve what we have achieved today.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. So
Absolutely.
tell me, are you living a retired life now?
Yes, I am.
And before that, what you actually?
I was at John Kills, and as a commodity broker, and we had a lovely time. When I joined John Kills, it was only just one company, and by the time I left, I think there was about 40 companies within the group.
So that's another Thomian
That-
making.
Well, I think it was a combined effort between Royal and St. Thomas. Everybody there was either a Royalist or a Thomian.
Correct,
Yeah.
correct.
We had a lovely time. There
So
was
don't you agree with me that what we had in the upbringing in school, in the boardings, is partly the gathering today.
of course, yes.
Partly the gathering today.
Definitely.
Our unity, our able to meet other.
Definitely.
So,
The kind of fellowship we have here today
yeah.
is just fantastic.
It's unprecedented.
Yes.
Correct. Very true. So thank you very much for giving your thoughts
Yeah.
of college and our time together.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Rohan,
You're
for inviting me to say a few words about college.
So I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
And good health.
Yeah.
And thank you again.
Thank you so much.
Okay. This is Mr. Jana Rockwood, and we had many Rockwoods in our school, and this is you're the eldest. Am I right?
the eldest, yeah.
Jana is the eldest, and we were a college with our Rockwoods were not the same, because I was with one of his brothers, and Jana, I would like to ask you some questions. In your school days at college, what were your memories? What were the good things that you remember?
Well, going back, getting through the O levels, and then playing for the under 16. I captained the under 16 after Under Tendakun left, and then going on and playing for the first 11 under Sarachani Ratna. And also the masters and the teachers who were there from the time that they got us to sing the lady, the famous lady who used to, I forget her name, that's a burger teacher who used to,
June Borelas.
no, before that there was another lady who got checked on our voices to see whether they can sing.
Oh, I see.
Then there was an artist lady, I think Mrs. Jayasuri,
Miss Jayasuri.
who used to get me to paint. And so they were two exceptional people who did different things compared to, teaching or whatever. And then the class I was in, upper 6C, we had the best masters. We had Reverend LGB Fernando for mathematics. He was a brilliant guy. And then we had Nanaykkara, who became born later. He took our physics. Then we had Mr. Asirvadam, who was a class master who took our English. And we had Rifle Mendes who took our English literature. And he really enacted the whole play when teaching. And so those were really top class teachers, I must say. And they are the ones who helped us through. And mathematics was very important because subsequently I went on to do chartered accountancy, and I'm a fellow of the Institute of Chartered Accountants. Now, of course, qualified many years ago, but the background was created by, and we had Mr. Jayasinghe who taught us applied mathematics. So we had two very good masters who gave us the foundation to do accountancy. And in my batch itself, there was Lakshman, Wattawala, who became accountant. Srila Lahangam, also classmate, who became an accountant. They're all fellows. And I'm sure there are a few more who became accountants from there. And there was Banda, who was the classmate, who became chairman of Ceylon Tobacco. And we and many other guys who did very well after that, from that upper 6C class. So I think I told you quite a bit about that bit that you wanted to know.
That was good. And if I may ask you, how come you were not naughty as your younger brothers?
Well,
Because I was naughty. I was with one of them.
Yeah, I am not a naughty person by nature. And actually, I am now a Sai devotee. And Bhagwan Sri Satsai Baba, I am a trustee of the Sri Lanka Central Trust here. So I have been following his teachings for a long time, for about 40 years. So that has subdued my life. So that to answer that question to you, And I must tell you, Lakshman is our Central Trust chairman. He's the chairman of the Central Trust of Bhagwan Sri Satya Sai Baba.
I did not know that. Okay.
So he is the guy who pulled me into this, to the Central Trust. But I have been involved for long years before that. So it's just another.
That's it. So do you agree with me that our upbringing in school, these are a result of that, the fellowship?
Oh, definitely.
These are fellowship which I don't experience, I don't see with any other schools.
That's true, because I must give credit to the people who organized this, Lakshman and Christopher and Shiran. They're dedicated to get this done. And I know what a busy guy Lakshman is.
Lakshman is a very busy
I
man.
know the number of organizations involved with, because he was my classmate. We did chartered accountancy together. We were in the same firm at Turk and Young. So I know what he's doing now. He's a great guy.
Great guy.
If not for him, you won't have this function. Believe me.
Yeah. If not for him,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have gone international.
Sorry?
If not for him,
Yeah.
he was so strict with me in school,
I see.
in the boarding,
Okay, yeah.
because I was a difficult man to control.
Yeah.
But it taught me a lot of things. It taught me how to get along with people, and it led me to the world.
Yeah.
And what I'm today is I'm grateful to Lakshman and to my old school.
Yes,
Very
definitely.
much.
School did show us the way.
Yes,
Yeah.
100%. So thank you, Jana, for your little short time.
Thanks.
Sorry I took you away from
No
your table.
problem. Thank you very much
Thank
for
you.
asking me to join and make my few words.
Thank you. Thank you very much. This is a guy who was in school with me, and he used to play rugby also with me. Am I right?
Yeah, we played rugby.
We played rugby, and he's Anura Gunasekara.
Gunasekara, yes.
Gunasekara. And Anura, can I ask you a few questions? In your college days, what were your best memories? Just in short, just in a few words.
Well, the best memories are memories of working out with my friends in the college weights room, and the camaraderie. Especially after rugby practice, and after rugby matches and so on. The camaraderie is something that you never ever forget.
That's fantastic. Yeah, so Anura and all of us, our team photographs are in the archives, in the college archives, and we have. I don't think I was very studious, but
Nor was I.
okay, but we did our part for the college.
Yes,
We did our
absolutely.
part of college, and it's so this. What are your any favorite masters you had in school?
Well, people like L.H. Aunt, Victor Valatara, Arise Nahubudu, I will never forget as teachers. They had a tremendous impact on me. Tremendous impact.
You see, we remember our teachers
Yeah, and also,
yesterday.
and also in the lower classes, Miss Agatha Bay and Deuterum F. David, who was known as Bambu David. Those are people that you never forget.
That's right. So,
And B.P. Cook.
very correct, very
Yeah.
correct. Most of them are gone.
I mean, they've gone long
left with
time.
us, long
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
But we'll never forget them.
No.
They were memories for us, and they are in
They're
our
tremendous people.
tremendous people. Those are the people. Those are the people who molded us. Let me
Yeah.
put it that way.
Absolutely.
Who molded us, and we were not the best of students, but we got the best of teachers.
Teachers, yes.
We were the best of teachers who are impartial, who understood us, and helped us in our own little way. So, Andrew, thank you very much for giving a little bit of
pleasure.
your time. Please, I'm sorry I disturbed your ice cream.
No, that's okay.
Okay, thank you,
pleasure.
Andrew. Thank you. Do you in your school days, do you have some nice memories of what are your one or two memories that in school?
Well, basically the teachers were very understanding, and they gave us the extra impetus to achieve what we had come to college to achieve, and those we will always remember. Yeah.
So how many years you worked in the foreign ministry?
Almost 30 years.
To our mission in
New York.
in New York.
Yeah,
Am I right?
correct.
Right. And there, how long were you there?
Almost 5 years.
How much?
5 years almost.
5 years.
Yeah.
5 years. So before that, you were attached to the foreign ministry working in the post of
Legal advisor.
legal advisor.
Yeah.
So it was nice. I'm sorry I disturbed your dinner.
Pleasure.
So I had to interview you because to you, you are a important person in the college history and among us, and we admire you and thank you very much for the service you have done to Sri Lanka. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rohan. Thank you. Hi, I'm Rohan Nanaykkara.
I know Rohan very well.
Okay, right. I was one of the naughty boys in school, but I had.
But you were a good boy.
I was a good boy. I did my sports, and I was in the boarding.
Me too. Thomas Club.
So, can I ask you some questions about your success after college? In a brief, this thing. Where did you go? What happened? What are you doing now? So, can I just have some words
Yeah.
from you, please?
When I was at college, I was not in class most of the time. So my end of term report, it said, I did not know that he is in my class. The class master had written. So my father called me and said, what is this? I said, sorry dad, there was cricket. So I put cricket. So basically I was not a studious boy. I was average chap. I was not a genius of a student. And I was known as a sportsman because I played cricket, rugby, hockey, athletics, swimming, football, rugby football. I was captain in fives, captain cricket, all those. So I did all the sports. So as a result, I was considered a sportsman. So what I did was, when I went to the chemistry class one day, the Mr. Vedamuthu was a very strict organic teacher.
Yes, I remember.
He called me up and said, what are you going to do now? Cricket season is over. So I said, sir, I've been offered a job as flight lieutenant in the Navy, Air Force, captain in the Army, and junior executive in George Stewart's. So I want to take one of those jobs. He said, so why can't you study? I said, how can you study, sir? I want to do medicine. 300,000 seats for 150 vacancies. I have no chance. Oh, I see. So what do you need? So I said, you need a minimum of 4 A's, then you enter medical school. He said, you fool, you gave the answer to me just now. You get 4 A's, you enter medical school. There is no competition. Now get out from here. So I got kicked out of the class. So I went home and I thought, what he says is true. If I get 4 A's, I enter college, enter medical college. That's what I did. I obeyed the teacher, went and did my studies. Of course, there's the art of study. I studied and entered first shot. I was one of the first ever to get cricket, hockey, rugby colours and various other colours and enter medical college in the very first attempt from St. Thomas, very first. And at in the university, there were 43 from Royal College, only 4 from St. Thomas's, and I was one.
Fantastic, fantastic.
Thank you.
Esther Perpetua.
Esther Perpetua. The college gives you the ability to fight even when things are bad.
That's good.
That is a great thing. Every time there was a collapse, I scored. Royal Thomians, we won. We were about 40 for 4 wickets. I went and scored 96. The year I captain, we were 10 runs, 2 wickets down. I went and got 97. In the Indian matches, Sri Lankan President's Level, we were down. I top scored. Ajit Vadeka's team, Gopalan Trophy, I top scored. Australia, I top scored. So when there's a collapse, I always score. That is the Thomian grit, you know.
That's
the Thomian
correct.
spirit.
That's correct. That's correct.
As long as you have the Thomian spirit, you can always fight back. There is no question.
So I'm not going to call you doctor. I'm going to call you Machang if you
Sarat.
don't mind.
Yeah, Machang is lovely.
Okay. Sarat, can you give me a little briefing about your overseas achievements?
Yeah, what I
career?
did was when I went to England, the consultants there called me up and said, in your country, there's a war going on for 20, 30 years. We heard that you all are all stupid. Who told you that? They know everybody says because you all are stupid, you all are fighting. So I said, sir, I'm not a brilliant student, but I'll do all the exams in the world and I'll disprove that. So I did all the exams in the world. There are no more exams to do. I became a surgeon, an internist, OBGYN, an infertility specialist, cosmetic surgeon, all the exams in the world. And then they wrote a book about me called The Surgeon's Rhyme, and chapter 19 is written by a white Englishman about me. So I think we have to keep the Sri Lankan flag flying and not allow them to call us idiots. Sri Lanka is not idiots. Our people are very intelligent people. All the poor people are exceptionally intelligent. They have been, if they're given a chance, they will do better than anybody in the world.
That's very true.
Our people are very intelligent, very clever. They need an opportunity to blossom. They can
That
do
is
it.
true. That
So
is
I did all the exams in the world. I did 3 procedures that are named after me. The Alvi method, 3 procedures. Then I have a world record. I never lost, in 50 years, I never lost a mother, never lost a baby, never had a baby with brain damage, never had a baby with cerebral palsy. That's a record. And removed the biggest tumor in the world. It's 23 pounds 1 ounce. Then I removed the biggest cyst in the world with a laparoscope, 4,000 cc's. So those are all published. So I did my job for country and St. Thomas's.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
So, Manan, thank you very much for your few words. It's encouragement.
Thank you so much.
And to have you among us today is a great thing. Most of us are scattered all over the world.
I am very humbled and I am very grateful because I come from a very poor village. Down south, we didn't have electricity, we didn't have water supply, we didn't have drainage, we didn't have TV, computers, videos, phones. We had nothing, not even a phone, not even a fridge freezer.
If I may ask you, which
A
village?
place called Levanduwa Velipan. It's past Aludgama Matugama side.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So I started with nothing. Our home had no electricity, no water supply. We had lamps which you light. That's all. We didn't have electricity and fridge freezers, which you all take for granted.
It gives me double pride because I am from Habaradu.
There you are.
Down south.
Yeah, because we have to at St. Thomas's, we have to show that we can do it. My father was vice captain college cricket team. His bowling record is still there. Match bag of 11 for 60 and match bag of 5 for 20. My great grand uncle was the first Thomian president, Honorable A.D.S. Enron, the first president. Then my mother's father was in the state council, legislative council, also Thomian. The one who was first president of St. Thomas's was also in the state council, legislative council. My father was Hinton Senaratna, JPUM.
Yeah.
So we have to maintain those traditions,
Yes,
you know.
exactly.
And they all went to St. Thomas's. So I think we owe St. Thomas's College a lot.
A lot.
And the Thomian song, college song, people don't know this. It's the only song in the world that says, to be Thomian young and Thomian old, Thomian staunch and true.
Very
When you
true.
say staunch and true, it covers every religion. It covers every religion in the world. Because without being staunch and true, you can't obey the laws of religion. And you're governed by all the religions being staunch and true. So it's a great country, great song, great school. I believe it's the greatest school in the world.
Me too. So thank you, madam.
Thank you for the honor for having me with you.
Thank you very
Great
much.
honor.
Okay. This is another Thomian, a success by itself, who was a great sportsman for our school, and how do we call you in school? What's the name we used to in school for you?
Well, all my family, from my elder brother, he was called Gira Hota because he had a nose like a parrot. I was known as Gira, and my youngest brother was known as Gira Hota.
That's right. Okay, so his 3 brothers who were Thomians, like all of us here, and we love our college, and we have great people here. We had great students, and I would like you to tell me. I would like to address you as Gira, if you don't mind.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay, right. Can you tell us about your good days in cricket for the college?
Well, to start with, I played in the under 12, then the under 14, then under 16, under Mr. Lassie Abhivardhana. And those days, the tradition in school was to pick one young player from under 16 to play in the Royal Thomian. And the previous years, it was under Nanaykkara who went before me. And the next year, I was able to get into the first 11, which was the traditional thing. And my first year was the best year, I would say, in my opinion, because I went on to score 40 not out to help college declare. And I went on to take 3 wickets, having Lasanta Perera, who was the best off spinner. But Premalal was such a technical and a very skillful captain. He brought me in, and the Royalists didn't know my bowling pattern. And I had bowled 5 overs, 3 maidens, 3 wickets for 8 runs to help college to go ahead and put them in for an innings.
You made us happy looking at how our team played for our college. It was, we owe you a great deal in the good old times. And what are your other situations that you remember good in college or bad? What you experienced?
I would say that in the year 1965, I played under Saracheni Ratna. As I said before, we could have won that Royal Thomian the next year also. Unfortunately, our fast bowler broke down and we couldn't get the Royalists out. And then the next year we had a team which had only under Tenokon and myself as the only colorsman with 9 freshers. And we ended up being the best team. And in the Royal Thomian, they were expecting 100 to score 100, but he was out for 3 runs. And I went on to score 100, which helped college.
Yes, I remember that.
To get out of that big bad situation we were in.
Correct.
But we ended up being the best team in the schools, as I said.
Thomians always.
Thomian grit.
Grit, yes. That nobody can break. You see. We still have it.
We still have it, yes.
So that's something good. What do you think of our future students in school in the sports field?
Well, I haven't been following much of the sports, but I think they are doing a pretty good job. The warden, Billy Moria, has done an excellent job, and I'm sure the current warden will take it over and do the same thing. And I wish that our sportsmen live up to the reputation that we had in the past and do well for the school.
Thank you very much
Thank
for
you.
giving your time.